Hello everyone, I am going to be presenting Clipchamp to you today. Clipchamp is a video editing software where you can create free videos. I have used it for creating videos for the school learning garden that I am a coordinator at. During quarantine, I really wanted to find a way to be able to communicate and disseminate information to my students and families about ways that they could engage in garden activities, cooking, and other nature-related crafts, and it's continued on because it's become very popular. It is a great tool that you can use for not only presentations but student learning, and I highly recommend it if you are interested in making some fun videos to teach things to your class. There are so many features to Clipchamp, and I'm going to try to show you some of the basics on how to create a video. Some fun features to know is that you can record a video on your computer or on your phone and upload it, or you can film directly into Clipchamp and edit your video from there. There are many really fun features to jazz up your presentation, from overlays like this one, to video frames like this one, to other fun graphics and transitions and music that you can add in as well. All right, now that you have signed into your free account through Clipchamp and clicked that create video button, you're going to be going to this main page here. It's just a blank black screen and a whole lot of tabs to choose from. Now, depending on what style or size of video that you want, you can go ahead and choose how you want your video to be presented. I usually do the default, which is the 16:9. And then from there, you can decide whether you want to click this button right here for record and create, and that way you can show your screen and camera or show your screen. I'm showing my screen right now, but the screen and camera is a great option if you're providing a PowerPoint presentation or if you are just trying to help your students or faculty navigate a tech tool or web resource. My usual way that I create videos is by pre-recording my videos on my phone, and I do that by clicking this import media, and you can either browse files straight from your computer or go to your phone. There's also OneDrive, Google Drive, and Dropbox to be able to retrieve files from. For your phone, it'll provide you with a QR code that you scan with your camera and then click the upload videos. As far as browsing files, you can either click that browse files and it will show you some options on your computer, but I also just like to do a little drag and drop from my desktop. So I just chose some random PowerPoint slide templates on Google Images just for this example video. And I have also uploaded a video I had previously made on Clipchamp for the school garden, where I'm doing a read aloud of a book for Earth Day. To get you started, you can go ahead and click your video that says add to timeline, that little green button, and you have your video ready to go. If you would like to zoom in or out so that you can see your full timeline, you can go ahead and zoom out so that way you can see all of it. For example, this is a duplicate copy. Or you can zoom in so that you can get into a specific part of your video that you may want to cut or add to. Now, when it comes to the basics of navigating this, a way to cut your videos is by using this split icon, these scissors, and it will be able to slice it right down the middle. Say I want to take a chunk out of the middle of this video because I do not like it. I'm going to go ahead and click it and delete it. What's important whenever you have video clips to put together or photos that you're putting together is to make sure that there is no gap here. You can go ahead and click that trash button and it'll slide your video up next to it. Another thing I wanted to show you is this volume button. If you wanted to mute the video, you can click that sound off, or if you're wanting to mess around with audio, you can go over to these features right here, click audio, and either increase the sound, decrease the sound, or detach audio. I'm going to detach the audio on this clip, which means that the video and the audio are completely separate. So if you want to take a piece of the video out but keep the audio in, or vice versa, you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and choose to cut a chunk of the video out but keep my audio in, taking this piece and deleting it. And now I am going to drag and drop these slides that I found from the PowerPoint template. See how it is already showing me I can put those in. So I can take that, and while it is just this set length of time, you can go ahead and make it as big or as small as you want, but make sure that you are minding that gap. I'm going to add a couple of more. You can always drag and put them however you want. I'm going to make these so that they're big enough to be right next to each other to show you this next feature. Now, just to give you an idea, while this won't make much sense, here is how it looks by pressing play. For what nature has to earth. You can see how you can keep audio from something else and include visuals or even other video clips to supplement your presentation. And another thing that you can do is add transitions on this little icon here. This makes your presentation a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. I tend to avoid these really extravagant transitions that remind me of middle school PowerPoint presentations, and just do some simple wipe rights or push rights. You will be able to click whatever that transition is and drag it over, and you'll see this plus button that says add transition. I drag and drop, and that transition is there. So now you can see it transition. So if you do not see that plus sign, that means that there is a gap in between your videos. And so I would go ahead and fix that before adding that transition. Now, some other features that you might want to know about: you can add music. There are tons of different songs that you can add to, make your slide a little bit more exciting, and you would just add that just like you would add anything. Now, you can see that this little diamond means that you have to be a paid subscriber, so just keep your eyes out for that free section. And I'm just going to add this free stock so you can see how that works. You can see that it just adds it randomly to the page. But say instead of having my voice, I'm going to go ahead and click that, click this button, and delete my audio. I'm going to have music throughout this slide presentation. I want to make sure that I'm taking that music piece out of the rest, or you're going to be hearing dialogue and music at the same time. But here is how we've added music. As you can tell, I did not check what All Hyped Up sounded like before doing this presentation, but you get the idea for all the different variety that you can choose from. Some other fun features include stock videos, so you can have backgrounds or overlays like the ones that I showed, as well as frames. You can also use stock video for example, if you're doing a presentation in PE class about, heart rates and exercise, you could probably find some stock video of somebody running or lifting weights. If you are doing a presentation for a civics class, maybe you would be able to find some stock video of some presidents or famous monuments or something like that. So definitely fun to explore and see what is all available. There are also stock images that you can use. Another feature is you can add text. You can do this by choosing a template and adding it in. I'm going to click this typewriter one for an example, and it will show up on top of your screen. So for example, you can go ahead and click that text and drag it wherever you want on the screen. So once you click it, you can see this icon come up where you can choose what you want your text to say. So it could be a welcome to class sign. It could be showing some bullet points for whatever the graphic or video is behind that, so that students can be able to write notes a little bit easier. It could be whatever you'd like. You can adjust the size, you can adjust the color. You can do anything that you want with it. And you would just use it the same way that you use any other image or video by making sure that you're extending it to whatever space that you want it to be at. So now that I have this mod video all together, let's say I am done, I'm feeling good about it, I'm taking advantage of the templates to have cool intros and conclusions, I've added some fun graphics and transitions and music, I am ready to go. You are going to click this export button and you are going to choose your video quality. I usually do this 480p for drafts because when I first subscribed to Clipchamp, that was the only free one that was available, but there is this 1080p HD video, which I would highly recommend. It will take a little bit longer to upload your video, but it'll be much better quality. And so click that. When you are uploading your video, it is going to look something like this. It will be showing you your video uploading. It will provide you with an embedded link that you can use, and you can use a variety of different platforms to be able to present. I usually upload my video onto YouTube, and there's a little bit of information to fill out, making sure to write that it's for kids or not for kids. Important for this video privacy to make it public so that it's accessible. And then when you scroll down, there will be a green upload button. Once it's uploaded, it will provide you with a little link, and it is ready to share. Thank you so much for listening to my EdTech presentation on Microsoft Clipchamp. I want to let you know that while I provided you with a lot of information, it is a pretty straightforward resource to navigate for creating videos, and you will get more comfortable with it as you practice using those tools more. I definitely had a little bit of a learning curve learning it on my own, but hopefully the features that I've taught you today will help you get started. Thank you.